Hi, my name is Ben, and I will be on the oppositional side of the debate. My resolution is that the UN should not adopt a resolution demanding an end to the dolphin hunt in Taiji, Japan. My opponents say that the dolphins were brutally mistreated and they died in inhumane ways. And though it is true, but in many American farms, we do something similar to these farm animals, as we feed them food that they normally don't eat so they could fatten up. We give them antibiotics, even though that they don't need it, because they create problems of their own, because they live in these these small cages, and we just stuff them in, and some of them die in inhumane ways. Though the treatments are at different levels, as the dolphins were treated more brutally, the concept and idea is still the same. And yet the UN hasn't done anything about the farm animals. So why should they do anything about the dolphins? These dolphins are not even endangered, as they are not protected by the International Whaling Commission. So it is legal for Taiji, Japan to hunt these dolphins. The UN's job is to protect human rights and to promote social and economical progress, and to set up international universal laws for people to follow. Saving dolphins does not do anything for human rights. It does not really promote social and economical progress, and also it does not really set an international law for people to follow. And though for humans it may feel good that we're helping these dolphins, but there isn't a sufficient reason to stop it. My opponent even stated that if it were to pass, there would still be dolphin hunts. So the problem is still there. So even if the resolution were to pass, it would not change a thing. Also, stopping the dolphins would actually damage the world economy. So the UN would actually be doing the opposite of economical progress, as the dolphin industry is worth billions of dollars. And stopping the hunt would not only damage the economy of Taiji, Japan as a town, as it is based on these dolphin and whaling hunts. The people of Taiji, Japan would be out of the job, but also people would be out of the job around the world, as they are connected to the dolphin hunting industry. And since these industries are worth billions of dollars, also, the U.S. alone, their dolphinarium is worth about $8.4 billion, and that's just U.S. alone. China itself buys these dolphins from Japan. So who is gonna fill that billion-dollar gap in the world economy? The U.S., the UN? They don't have that type of money, and also there are also stocks based on these industries. So people who put some of their life savings into these stocks would lose their entire life saving off of it. This action would affect many parks like SeaWorld and aquariums. Also, people in Japan probably would have to cough up money to help these damaged dolphins. The UN should not adopt a resolution demanding an end to the dolphin hunt, and the consequences are greater than the gain, and the gain does not benefit much as either. There are bigger problems for the UN to solve, like world peace and stopping genocides. They should not be wasting their time by saving these dolphins. Yes, it may seem a bit brutal, as they are mistreated, but this is reality. We do not live in a world where everything is good. People need to make a living to support their family, and if it is taken away from them, you have just destroyed their whole entire life. It pretty much left a hole in there. Yeah, you pretty much taken their means of survival in our modern world. So this is the reason why the UN should not adopt a resolution demanding an end to dolphin hunts.